So I just found some awesome down here in South Florida. Flynn's Arcade and Gaming. And I had to come check this place out. I love arcades, and I was like, I got to come over here and check this thing out. But when I got here, to my surprise, in the parking lot is an antique store that intrigues me. So we'll have to go in there also. Way back when. And yeah, when you see this store, holy crap, guys. So let's get into Flynn's and check this out. Hey man, how you doing? Just had to check out your place. Good big video gamer here.
Yeah, we do $10 an hour, 15 all day. Everything's set to free to play.
Cool. Do you guys just do video, like the stand-up arcades, or do you do like...
And consoles in the back.
Okay. Tabletop gaming or any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, every other Wednesday we do tabletop. Every other Wednesday we do a board game night. We're going to start our D&D on the 24th. We're just trying to get some DMs gathered up and kind of seeing if we want to do an adventure league or like a one-shot in the first month. So we're trying to figure out that stuff, but we're going to start on the 24th for D&D.
I like the one-shots better myself.
Yeah. These we're gonna have a couple deals for that type of stuff, and then like if some groups have their own campaigns running, they can come play as well.
Use the space, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I want to just check it out if you don't mind. It's cool. Looks like he's a toy guy also. He's got some collectibles here in the case. Nice. Video games! Love it! Console gaming in the back here. Big screen TVs, projector TVs. Not bad. Nice Star Wars game, yes! There we go. Love it. This place is pretty cool. We got console game stuff over here. And like you said, they'll be doing tabletop D&D and things like that. That's pretty cool. The old Turtles game. Remember this? Wow. Oh my gosh. Mechanoid. Nice. Cruising games. We used to play those to death. There's on the Cruising World. Centipede, Millipede. Nice. Time Crisis. WrestleMania. Check it out, Spider-Man. 4-player action. Got some classic Marvel Capcom. So he said it was like $10 an hour, $15 for all day, and he does special events. So some of the event stuff's on this placard here. And then it was a short walk across the parking lot to get into way back when. Antiques and vintage. Now, from the outside, I thought this would be an antique store and that it would have a few things, but when I walked inside, I immediately noticed these piles of comics and cool stuff in the cabinets. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be my kind of store. Darth Vader back there. And look at this stuff. Oh, I was dying. I was just freaking out. Thundercats, Turtles, He-Man. I was like, oh, I found my store. I found my store. Wow. Just all kinds of cool stuff, you know? Like, if you're a toy fan, a sports fan, a TV fan, memorabilia of all kinds, this is a shop for you. It's in Margate, Florida, way back when. Look at all these Star Wars figures, the like in that cool display. Oh, a bunch of loose figures down there. Modern vintage collection stuff. And the classic. I'm going to have to see if he'll let me come in and do a better video, and I can show you, I can really get in to everything and show you guys all this cool stuff, because man, this is they were just about closing up when I got there. And so I just had to do some quick looking around. I didn't want to, they would have stayed, but I didn't want to keep them. You know what I mean? You know how it is. That gremlin in the box. I have my gremlins loose, and they have one in the box. That's so cool. Remember those pillows? You wrestled the pillows. Oh, Transformer stuff. He didn't really have a lot of vintage Transformer stuff, but there's cool Planet of the Apes. Look at that, man. Alien stuff. And video game stuff, too, man. Holy cow. He's got all these classic video game stuff. And look at this. Carded Boba Fett. That's original on like a 2021 back there. R5D4 on the Star Wars card. I was like freaking out, but those were purchases someone was making while I was there, so I couldn't really get in and mess with those, but I had to get them on camera. The Godzilla, my Shogun Warrior Godzilla, he's right there. I gotta get one of those, and I'm thinking he might come home with me sometime. Look at that alien in a jar. He's got Kermit the Frog. A lot of this stuff he said is not for sale. There's a lot of stuff on display that he won't sell. But he also showed me a bootleg Vader dictator robot. So cool. And we were talking about comics, and he has Avengers #1 signed by Stan Lee. He's willing to trade, so I don't know. Ooh, what is he going to want for that? All right, guys, I just thought I'd give you a quick look at Flynn's Arcade and Gaming and way back when antiques and vintage collectibles down here in Margate, Florida. And if I can get in there and he'll let me, I'm going to do a detailed video and show you everything he's got on offer. Because this guy's place is freaking cool. And it's right next to my house.